What is up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. If you clicked into today's video, we are chatting about 7 ways to make the holidays special without spending too much. The holidays are supposed to be magical, but I know that there's added financial stress with gift giving, attending events, trying to do Christmas markets or any other Christmas pop-ups, and also just all of the products that come out that are Christmas themed. I know I am a sucker for new snacks that are Christmas themed or flavors, so I totally get it. But we still want to keep the holidays as magical as possible without the added financial stress. So today I'm going to be sharing my favorite tips on how you can still make the holidays special without breaking the bank. And it's going to be a good one because these are tips that I hold near and dear to my heart. Honestly, my family is not a huge gift giving kind of family. We like to splurge on our food, our drinks, our activities, and all that when we're together. So gift giving is, I don't know, outside of our family, aside from the kids' gifts nowadays, but we still make the holidays really special. So I'm excited to share all of my tips with you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure that you do. I release videos every single week, and they are a mixture of lifestyle, recipes, DIY, daily vlogs, travel. Honestly, I love sharing my interests with the little corner of the internet that I have. Don't forget to like the video and leave me a comment below on how you're going to be spending the holidays without breaking the bank. Tip number 1 is to focus on experience over things. So like I said, I think this was pre-2020, but my family and I decided that we were not going to be doing gifts, or we would only do a secret Santa, so we would only be getting one gift. We still get the kids some gifts, but we get one gift for Secret Santa, and then the rest we splurge on food and drinks. We all have kind of like a potluck kind of deal where we all bring like really special food and drinks. So we'll splurge on like the nicer alcohol, or we'll splurge on nicer cuts of meat, for example, or we'll bring a lot of snacks, or somebody will bring games. But we basically like to focus on experience more than we do on purchasing things. And if you have a family that also loves that, this is a great way to kind of minimize your spending instead of buying each person an individual gift, because it can rack up so quick. Another thing that you could do is there are so many free Christmas events within the community, or even just for free, even walking outside. I love walking in the neighborhood at night and seeing all the Christmas lights. It's so beautiful and so magical. You can also go to a bunch of free parks where they decorate for Christmas and bring your own hot cocoa from home. But yeah, experiences with loved ones are so much more impactful in life than a bunch of things or a bunch of gifts that you won't get to experience together. But again, it's very based on your family. If your family loves giving gifts, which comes into my second tip, is get creative with DIY products. So don't feel the pressure to go to the mall and spend a bunch of money on a lot of people. On average, people spend around like $20 to $50 on gifts. And if you have a huge family or a huge extended family that you have to buy for, that quickly adds up to hundreds of dollars that you might just not have, or you'd rather put to another thing in your life, or put into your sinking funds, or be able to invest. So do some DIY gifts. There are years that I have done candles. I've done Christmas themed candles, and I made my own labels. I placed it on and I gave it to family. I've done wood ornaments for them in the past. I've also done cookie boxes or like snack boxes, but DIY gifts go such a long way and they never go to waste. And if you make them food related too, they are, I don't know, just the best, because you can eat it and enjoy it, and there's like no waste aside from when you make, you know, like beer cozies and stuff. How many beer cozies do you really need? So that can easily get put to the side and be extra junk. So I definitely recommend DIY gifts, or even like soaps, anything crafty you can think of that's super useful that people will be able to, I guess, use every day, goes such a long way. The third tip I have, and this is definitely something I'm practicing this year, but it is to decorate with what you have. I have accumulated a box for traditional Christmas and a box for minimalist Christmas, and I basically decide what I want to do for the year. So this year I am doing a minimalist Christmas. I feel like I'm a little bit overstimulated with my life. So I just want to do like a really calm white, silver, gold kind of house decor. But if you already have some decor that you have, use what you have. For me, I'm not gonna buy any Christmas decor this year. If anything, I will make my own Christmas decor, but I will not buy new decor. I just think that it's so wasteful to be buying new decor every year. And honestly, that's part of the Christmas magic, being able to open your decor bin and, you know, putting up the Christmas things that you've built up over the years. For me, I look forward to seeing the Christmas things that I have bought throughout the years and displaying them again. And every year does not have to look the same. You can place things wherever you want in the house. If you have a bookshelf, you can do a new arrangement of decor, but just using up what you have just goes such a long way. And it also builds tradition in your family as well. I always look forward to putting my Christmas ornaments on the tree because I have a lot of sentimental ones with my husband. But yeah, it's so much more fun to be putting up the things that you know and love instead of just buying new things every single year and not being familiar with your Christmas decor. This is not a store. This is your home. This is your cozy home that you want to build tradition and you want to build that sense of nostalgia later on. My fourth tip is to incorporate holiday flavors into your daily routines. For me, I always buy the coffee creamers or make my own coffee syrups. And every year I do fall themed one, Christmas themed one. So for fall, I'll do like anything pumpkin pie, anything caramel, anything cinnamon, pumpkin spice. And then for Christmas, I'll do sugar cookie, gingerbread, peppermint mocha. And I like to keep that in my house. So every morning I'll wake up, I'll make my cup of coffee and put a little bit of my cream or syrup in there, and it just makes the day extra special, extra cozy. And you get to have that little bit of Christmas with you every single day, no matter how hard life is or no matter how tough your week is. It's just that little Christmas magic that you can have in a sip of your cup. Or you can also do the holiday flavors into your other meals. So for instance, if you have overnight oats every day, or if you have a hot bowl of oatmeal, you can sprinkle some gingerbread spice mix. You can put in some eggnog. You can add some gingerbread spice mix to your desserts if you like making cinnamon rolls, if you like making baked goods, or you can even sprinkle some onto chocolate, hot chocolate. It's just so fun, and it honestly makes everything so much more special for so little. I make my gingerbread spice mix and I just buy a bunch of spices from the grocery store from bulk, or I usually have most of them and I just sprinkle it on really anything. I had a bowl of oatmeal today and I sprinkled some on it, and it just is so good. So if you can incorporate holiday flavors, I feel like it just brings the magic and it makes you look forward to Christmas even more. It's like a countdown to Christmas, except not an advent calendar, but it's just something you wake up and look forward to every day. Number 5, find some free events in your area. There are so many tree light ups, so many houses that are decorated. There's also a lot of things for kids. You can go to the libraries, community centers. There are so many free events that you can enjoy. I know that there are also Christmas markets that you pay for. I usually go to one annually. It's our big Christmas market. But you can also just do like the little things for free, and it's so nice. There's also like live performers sometimes, and there are also a lot of vendors that give samples or free things. So it's just super fun. Find some events, make your weekends something you look forward to so that you can escape that Monday to Friday work week and enjoy some fun Christmas things without feeling too stressed financially. 6, make homemade cards. I am a huge advocate for this because I am an Etsy seller and I design a lot of cards. I do a lot of card templates and then I like to print them out. And I do the same thing for my family. So all of my Etsy cards I actually use in real life for my own family and friends that I gift to. I love printing out cards and having them blank so that I could write a special message inside. Sometimes I add some pictures, but if you want to get super crafty, you can make like the really pretty 3D Christmas cards. A lot of it can just be made out of paper, so you don't need a lot of extra materials, but you can add some sequins, you can add some glitter. Honestly, sky's the limit with homemade Christmas cards. You can get all of your equipment and all of your materials from the Dollar Tree or the dollar store near you. But for me, I just think that homemade cards are just so nice. I keep a lot of my homemade cards and I love the messages in them. They're usually so heartfelt and they're so personal. So if you're trying to save a little bit where you can and you love making homemade cards, I totally think a DIY gift and a homemade card is just so amazing. I promise you, the homemade gifts are what people remember more than whatever is bought in store. I mean, of course, people will remember like, hey, like somebody bought me that thing, but I just feel like when you're looking through your things and you see something homemade from a loved one, it just, I don't know, it feels a lot different. It feels extra special. So I definitely recommend making your cards if you haven't yet. I will link my Etsy shop below so you could see the homemade cards that I do sell. I sell them for fairly cheap and you can have them forever and ever. You can use them for years. You just need to print them out at home and they are so cute. I also have an envelope template that you can print as well, so everything can be done at home. Last but not least, number 7, and this is my favorite part, but make a holiday playlist and also a movie countdown. So I am a sucker for rom-coms. I love watching rom-coms, especially the Christmas ones. I am a hopeless romantic and I love watching the Christmas romance movies and the Christmas comedies and all of that. So I love to make a list of movies that I'm going to be watching weekly, and that just makes me look forward to Christmas even more. And when I'm doing tasks at home like cleaning, I'll blast a playlist of holiday music, and it just brings so much cheer into my little mundane routine and my little mundane life, and I definitely recommend it. It just makes things really special without having to break the bank. If you don't have a music subscription, you can always go on YouTube and there's a lot of playlists there that you can listen to and play. I always pull up YouTube all the time. I'm a big YouTube fan. I watch YouTube so much. My favorite Christmas movie is Noel, and I watch that 3 times a year. It's literally my fave, and I can't wait to watch it this year. I haven't watched it this year yet, so I'm very, very excited. But I'll also have a blog post with some Christmas movies listed below. You can take a look at that and create your list. We still have, I think, like 8 weeks-ish till Christmas. So it is very, very exciting. I am so ramped up for Christmas. You guys don't even know. I'm so excited. I love feeling the magic Christmas spirit. And with my goal of trying to build my emergency fund, it just makes so much sense to be taking these steps so that I can make Christmas feel super magical at the same time as making my financial goals. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you are prepared to make Christmas extra special. I am decorating at the end of this week, so I am so excited. Every morning I love turning on my Christmas tree and it just makes everything so magical. So I am so excited to feel all the cozy vibes, all the Christmas joy, and I hope you are too. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure that you do. I release videos every single week and they're a mixture of lifestyle, vlogs, travel, recipes. I love sharing my interests with the little corner of the internet that I have. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for watching, liking, any engagement on my channel. I love building the little community that I have here, and I'm very excited to be posting more for you guys throughout the years. Let me know if there's anything you want to see and what tips you have for Christmas to save money. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!